Yeah, they were going for this.
Are y'all proceeding on the motion to revoke?
Yes, Judge, I have to insert a appeal again.
All right, thank you.
One more thing. Not right. We went over with the judge. Would you please?
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010368 State versus Devin Grisham. Could I have parties announced?
Christopher Simpkins for the defense.
And are you Mr. Grisham?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Are you the same Devin Roy Grisham who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 010368 for the offense of theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions on October 7, 2025 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, state.
Judge, will be proceeding on a. Judge, will be proceeding on violation condition number 1, specifically that on or about the 8th day of January 2026 in Grayson, Texas, the defendant, Devin Roy Grisham, committed the offense of theft of property in violation of condition number 1.
Do you plead to that true or not true?
True.
Judge, the recommended on.
Are you
will waive
proceeding on that? All right, any objection to the state's waivers?
No objections, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, the proposed agreement is to revoke the defendant, place him in the state jail for 8 months, and the state will be TICing cause number 2026 CR 001815.
All right, and is that a theft case?
It is, Judge.
All right.
And that is our agreement, Judge.
So the question becomes, why should I follow the agreement that y'all are saying y'all reached? Because he's on deferred for a theft case. And it was enhanced to a felony because he has previous theft. And now he's back and he has pled true to another theft case. Why shouldn't he receive 2 years? What's going on? Why is he committing thefts?
May I speak, Brian?
All right, Jonah, you want him to testify?
Mr.
right.
Yes, Mr. Grisham would like to speak, sir.
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Devin Grisham, ma'am.
All right, so why is this happening?
Well, I was I was homeless, man. So I was, I mean, it doesn't give me the right to, to take anything. It's not mine, but I was having a hard time with that. So I was trying to just get money to be able to get a room and not be on the street.
Why not Haven for Hope? Does Haven for Hope charge?
We had him check into that, Judge, and
That's what I actually 2 days ago, ma'am. I just got approved to.
But no, that was 2 days ago. This offense is the offense that you pled true to was January 8, 2026. So you're telling me that you were homeless and that's why you were stealing. So why didn't you do Haven for Hope before January 8, 2026?
I should.
And did you contact probation and tell them you were having issues?
Yes, ma'am. I was checking.
No. Did you contact probation and tell them you were having issues with being homeless and what was going on in your life? Because they're here to help you.
No.
Did you do anything on probation?
Yes, ma'am. I was
What did you
checking
do?
with him. I had gotten started with, he got me set up with classes. We had just, me and my probation officer, I'd just seen him like a day before I got arrested. And started, to get things set up.
But I mean, he's been on probation since October 7th, 2025. What does he mean?
Judge, I believe we tried to get him into the felony drug court.
Mhm.
They found that he didn't meet the criteria.
Mhm.
And so I believe he'd been held. After the screening on that, I believe that would have been the most successful route for him.
Any questions?
No question, Judge.
Probation, what are you all recommending?
I believe it was ISF.
Recommended listed on the court summary indicates upon disposition of the pending case of main conditions for local ISF, followed by ISP. He was not accepted into felony drug court, judge, due to him not meeting the criteria for substance dependence. Probation met with him one time, and then he was rearrested 3 months after being granted for this same offense.
All right, I'm gonna give you a choice. These are your only two choices. There are no other choices. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
First choice, I will revoke you. I'll sentence you to 1 year at the state jail facility. Second choice, I will continue you. We'll try to work with you. I say we, probation will, but you're gonna be going to ISF.
That's a 90-day program we just.
All right.
Well, here's the thing. You know yourself better than I do, better than your attorney does, better than probation does. If you want help, I will continue you. If you don't, I'll sentence you to a year in the state jail facility. With a year in the state jail facility, you receive credit for any time that you've been in custody on this case. Otherwise, you're going to be transferred to ISF. And then hopefully, you'll be better able to communicate with probation. So which do you prefer?
I'm looking right now.
The year state jail, ma'am.
Okay. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court then will revoke, find you guilty, sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. I'll request the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community doesn't increase the time that you're in custody. I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in the program. You'll have to request it as well, but it should help you with whatever issues you may be experiencing. There's to be no contact with Quick Trip or Walmart. And no unsupervised contact with minors. Taking consideration 2026 CR 001815. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're gonna have to start making better choices. If everybody who didn't have money stole, where would we be as a society, right?
Right.
There are plenty of places that can help you. Excuse me. There are plenty of places that can help you. There's Haven for Hope. There's the Salvation Army. If you can't find some place when you're released, if I'm still here, you come back here and I will pick up the phone to call somebody to help you and give you access to programs, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Come on this way.
Yes, sir.
I